Hey, it's BtheRiderPa out here on my lovely 2021 Road Glide Limited. So, hey, it's a rain day. And do you ride in the rain? Well, of course I do. Everybody rides in the rain. Some of us do ride in the rain, some people don't. But anyhow, what I was going to talk to you about is the Sirus radio adapter for your boom system on your Harley. So I put mine in, and here is a rain day, so it's going to give me a really good chance to show you this. See the rain clouds? So the only thing about it, it's like a 20-mile distance between my blue dot and the rain, if not longer. So the dot is about, if it's touching the dot, it's getting close to me. I'll put it that way. It gets to the arrow, the arrow. That would mean the rain is that much close to me. So as you can see on that radar, I think, that there's no rain in the area. Now it is cloudy, and I'm riding through the woods in a forest, in a forest park, on a group ride for an individual today, and they're cutting through this beautiful scenery. Blah, you know, it's all good. I've been through this park I don't know how many times. Same ride. Anyways, the Sirus radar, you have to add that to the module because you get Sirus radio. I really don't use the Sirus radio because it goes out when you pass under trees. But it is nice if you're somewhere out in the middle of nowhere because it's satellite. And if you're in the open or the bike's in the open, you could get satellite transmissions. If you get a small battery tender and you're camping out in the middle of nowhere, you have no reception. You can put a tender on your bike because you get power through the campground, plug it in, and put a battery tender on your bike, and you can run your stereo right off your bike. Charge stuff off your bike. It's plugged in. Like I have a jump pack with USB ports and so forth. I just plug it in a bike, put a trickle charger on my bike, and keep it charged and charge the things that are on my bike that I can plug into. So that's one way of doing it. If you travel by motorcycle a lot, you have to be mobile and able to do that. But the reason I got this is just for this point. There's no cell service out here hardly at all, but I can get the radar on my bike. So I can look to see what rain's coming if I need to put my rain gear on or not ahead of time. And that's what you're trying to do, beat the weather. Any advantage you can get to the weather is always a plus on a bike because you're out here, you're exposed. You know, being exposed to the elements is hard on your body. And when you get older, it gets worse. When you're 25, I got a guy behind me. He said he couldn't come on the ride because he didn't have rain pants. I was like, dude, you're like 40 years old. It's going to be 80 degrees. You'll dry out. You'll be fine. So he showed up, which is the truth of the matter. For me, I'm almost 60. Not so much. It gets a little cold for me. I'm not a whip about it, believe me, far by far. I've done a lot worse stuff, a lot worse weather conditions, believe me. But I can do this, and it's not that big a deal. And I learned to just make it more comfortable for myself. And that's everybody today didn't bring rain gear. I'm like, why not? You ride a motorcycle, and you live in a state that gets semi-tropical weather in the summer. You should have rain gear. It's worth buying and worth having. And when you need it, it's there. And you're going to wish you had it someday, like today. But anyways, they understand. But whether they do it or not, yeah, it's not my choice. It's a choice of things. But back to the radar, because I keep getting off that radar. As you can see, it's colorful. It's green. It has a scale and so forth. It'll tell you if it snows or whatever, which is great if you're in a vehicle. I doubt if I'll be riding much snow on my Harley. But it is worth that, I don't want to say comfort, or I don't know if it's comfort or the ease of that you actually have ability to see the rain no matter where you're at, and you can adjust for the weather. Being exposed out in a pouring down rainstorm, like some people I know goes on rides and don't know the training and forget to get their stuff on. I know a couple guys that did that. And get caught in a hellacious storm. Yeah, I know a couple guys like that. It would show up on there as red, and I know, I got a bad storm coming. I better adjust accordingly. Or years ago, I was in on my way to Arkansas. No, it wasn't Arkansas. It was out west. And I stopped at a place in Ohio to get gas. Well, they had an ice cream store. I looked down the road, and I could see the trees bending over. I mean, you could see it good ways. So I went ahead and got my bike, moved it over underneath the canopy, told the other people I was running, move your bikes. When you're done over here, just go grab some ice cream. And they're like, why? I said, give it a few minutes. Sure enough, this roll of dark clouds comes over, and it just lets go. Thunder, lightning, rain like crazy. Oh, that's a good move. Well, I looked down the road. And I learned over the years that I watch out into the distance when I'm riding all the time to see the rain falling from the sky. If you look up, you might see it. You have to look for it. But as you're riding once in a while, take a glance out into the distance, into the horizon, and you might see rain like a waterfall coming down out of the sky. That's what it looks like. And you know, oh, it's going to rain. I better, adjust to this. You might be heading the opposite direction from it, but with modern technology, it's right there. I can bring it up on my screen. I can look, oh, there's rain coming. There's no rain, da-da-da, and adjust for that. So let's try, I wouldn't tell you to do it. It's not cheap. I think it cost me $20-some a month for Series. I'm going to have to call and adjust that and see if I can get that dropped down. But for the weather and stuff, but I mean, it's really handy. Yeah, I can turn it off in the winter when I'm not riding a bike, but I want to bring it back in the summer. But it's nice to have. And it also has traffic, and I have traffic on there, so I can bring up the traffic and hit the traffic up. So I usually do that with Google. It works really great with Google as far as traffic. But like I said, usually in the country, I don't have to worry about the traffic. All I have to worry about is road closures. And usually Google will keep you up to date on that stuff pretty good. So anyways, that's my stint on using Sirius weather app or weather on your Sirius radio and having it added to the adapter. Like I said, it's something that you can think about getting if you have a dresser and you do a lot of traveling on bike. I can bring this up back and forth and check the weather and know what my conditions are going to be, so I'm not left exposed. And that's always a plus. Also, I'm still waiting on parts on my bike from the bump at 70 mile an hour. I'll be going through what the insurance fun of this is. Little ins and outs about that in another video. And whenever I get all my parts in and get the bike done, we'll go through that whole process. But hey, thanks for watching BtheRiderPa. Hit that like and subscribe button and listen for the ding, because I always put the ding in now. Something different. Hey, gotta make it different. And I'm going to finish enjoying this ride with all these people and hang out. I love coming to these rides. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and every time I go to these rides, I meet all kind of people I know. I had some dumb dude come up who's the uncle of somebody else's wife that knows me from 15 years ago. Hey, dude, how you doing? I'm like, wow, okay. I don't remember him. I know his nephew and his niece, but I don't necessarily remember him. I was in the wedding party, but I don't remember him. But anyways, it's really interesting because we always say this in Harley Davidson. Always says the motorcycle community is small. Believe me, it is. Like I said, out here I've been riding with a lot of people for over the years. I've ran into at least probably 10 to 15 people that I've known for years that ride motorcycles, and we always show up to these rides and say hi. I've rode with a few of them I haven't. But hey, like I said, I'm going to get back to riding this ride and do this beautiful park. It's always a nice ride out here, like I said, but I've done this so many times. But anyways, like I said, I'll let you know more about that after the bump, 70 mile an hour bump insurance thing, how that works out and how that all plans out when it's done. And then I'm trying to find a video. I had a video of my camp when I was in Louisville, and I can't find it. I got too many videos. I made a lot of videos this summer, but I'll probably delete most of them. We do a lot of video, but we end up deleting a lot of it. Anyways, I'm rambling on. All right, hey, this is BtheRiderPa. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out.